Good morning, sir. My name is Steve Daniel Mingilian from BSMT1 Canopos, and this is my video explanation regarding to course outcome 3 assessment. So time started 7 a.m. and time ended 8:25 a.m. So in task 1, explain how Philippines implement OSAS in improving the countrymen's welfare, specifically, the seafarer safety in pursuant of Articles 5 and 128 of the Labor Code of the Philippines as amended and in compliance with Department Order number 129 and 130 series of 2013 and Maritime Labor Convention 2006. So my answer is the World Health Organization congratulates the Philippine government for passing the Occupational Safety and Health Standard Act. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, the total cases of occupational diseases in workplaces reached 125,000 in 2015. When OSAS required to comply in the Philippines, it decreases the injury of the worker, improve more to comes closer to achieving the suitable development goal 8.8 to protect the labor rights and promote safe and secure working environments for all workers. It also boosts the implementation of WHO supported the Occupational Health and Safety Sector Plan under the National Environment Health and Action Plan 2017-2022. Pursuant to the rule-making authority of the Secretary of Labor and Employment under the Article 5 of the Labor Code as amended and ensure the protection of the welfare of work employees, shipbuilding, ship repair, and shipbreaking industry. The following guidelines hereby issued for guidance for compliance. All ship engaged domestic and international shipping must comply with the provision of these OSAS. The enforcement guidelines shall govern by the applicable provisions of the Department Order number 129 and 130. So that's all for the task 1. And in task 2, it is composed by 5 components. So task 2 is that explain the requirement of the DOLE Department Order number 132 series of 2013 guidelines on the maritime occupational safety and health. How is being implemented on board ship with regards to the occupational safety and health policy and program with regards to the following. So we have here task 2.1 to 2.5. In task 2.1, I have here the hazard prevention program composed by A, B, and C. In consultation with the Safety and Health Committee, develop, implement, and monitor a program for the prevention of hazards, including the ergonomic-related hazards in workplace that is appropriate to the size of the ship, the nature of the hazards. B is that conduct a hazard risk evaluation and control, including measures to reduce and prevent risk of exposure to harmful chemicals and physical hazards such as heat, noise, and vibration, as well as risk of injury and diseases that may arise from the use of equipment and machinery on board ship. And letter C, institute measures to monitor work environment, safe and procedures, machines or equipment safety, maintenance, materials handling, the use of appropriate personal protective equipment or PPE. As a continuation, we have here the task 2.2, which is the work environment conditions. In this task, the ship owner shall exert effort to maintain and control the working and living environment of the comfortable and healthy conditions for purpose of promoting the uh, thing and health of the seafarers. 4.1, 4.2, we have here the ventilation and lighting. And also in task 2.3 we have the occupational health program. Occupational health program OH or OHP aims to prevent accident, illnesses or details and to promote the health of seafarers. B. Dolly assurance on the prevention of the control of HIV/AIDS, hepatitis B, tuberculosis, and the effects of drugs and alcohol dependency. And task 2.4 crew accommodation. In this section, accommodation of the ships is the living space where cabins or sleeping quarters for ship crew are located along the galley, mess rooms, sanitation facilities, uh, hospital accommodation, recreational facilities, food and catering, and etc. The accommodation area supported by the water supply sewage system for the accommodation areas of the ship. Freshwater and domestic freshwater system on board may be taken from share or produced on board. So the last task is the task 2.5, which is the health and safety organizational and the ship owners work accident in the illness report. So every ship owner shall submit a duly thought its regional office the report on the safety and health organization and ship owners work accident and illness report. The records the number of the accidents, instances of occupational disease, and other hazardous occurrences of the ship owner is aware that have affected any seafarer in the course of employment as the accident occurs. Second is that ensure that comprehensive statistic of such accidents and diseases are kept, analyzed, and published, and that occupational accidents are investigated. Third, have a copy of the report of the ship safety and health officer regarding any accident, occupational disease, or other hazardous occurrences that may result in the following. So these are the following results. One is that death of a person. Third is missing seafarer or person. Third is disabling injury or illness. Fourth, loss of consciousness of the seafarer as a result of an electric shock, a toxic atmosphere, or an oxygen deficient atmosphere. Fifth is loss of a body member or a part of one of the component, loss of the usefulness of a body member or a part of one. Sixth is the permanent impairment of the seafarer's body function. Seventh, fire or an explosion. Eighth, damage to a boiler or pressure vessel that result in a fire, or the rupture of the boiler or pressure vessel. Or the last one is the workplace violence. That's all for this course outcome assessment 3, sir. Have a good day and thank you.